interface here. Looks like it's sending us host unreachables for these IP ranges, and I'm not sure why this is happening. But I need to make sure if I do a show IP, if I do a show run, you can see here that under OSPF I haven't enabled the 192.168 network, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real fast. Go under router OSPF process 1, and then what I'm going to do is set it up for, so for here I'm going to enable it for network 192.168.1.0, and then the wildcard is /24, which is 0.0.0.255, and that's going to be for area 0. Okay, so now I just enabled the OSPF for the 192.168.1.0 network. So if I go to router 2 and just do a show IP route, you can see now that I've learned the OSPF route to the 192.168.1.0 off of router 1. If I ping it, I have connectivity. And what I also wanted to show you here too is when you do an IP config /all, under the loopback adapter interface, it gives us our lease when it was obtained and when it expires. And as you can see here, it's exactly 1 day from when it's obtained and when it's going to expire. And that is remember, that's what we set under router 1, the DHCP configuration for the lease to expire after 1 day. So what we want to do here is say we want to ping, router 2 from the loopback. Go ahead and do a ping 2.2.2.2, which would be router 2's loopback interface. Okay, so what we can do to do this, if we go to router 2 and we do a debug IP ICMP. Now, if we go to our loopback, our command line interface. I'm sorry, not command line. If we go back to the command prompt and try to ping the loopback of router 2, you can see here that we're getting replies from router 2, and you can also see here that ICMP is working properly on router 2 because we're replying to the source of from the source 2.2.2.2 to the destination 192.168.1.2, which is the loopback adapter interface that we have. Okay, now what we'll also do here is we'll go back to the command prompt and we'll do a trace to the loopback interface on router 2. So if we just go ahead and do it, do a tracer. Okay, so if I go ahead and try to trace from the loopback to router 2, go ahead and start this. It's kind of slow, but what we should see here is the router interface fast unit 01 on router 1, which is 192.168.1.1, which is what we see there. And you can see that we just received some ICMP traffic on router 2, so we're sending echo replies back to the destination, which is 192.168.1.2 from router 2's perspective. The destination is, and as you can see, the trace is complete. So what you can see here is we have successfully configured DHCP on router 1, and as you can see, it works throughout the network. We gave the IP address over to the loopback interface, Microsoft loopback interface, and we're able to, from our computer now, we're able to connect into the GNS3 network and ping the routers and trace, and everything's working. So again, DHCP is pretty cool. It's used for auto configuration of end devices, like client workstations and other devices. You can set up pretty much all kinds of stuff with it. As you can see here, we are able to set up the DHCP. We're able to set up, the network range, the IP addresses that we want to advertise out. We're able to exclude IP addresses from that range. We're able to set up the default gateway, the DHCP server IP. We're also able to set up, the DNS server as well. So we're also able to set up here, as you can see, the duration of the lease, which we set up for 1 day. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and stick with me because I have more videos that I'm in the process of making. Thanks. Bye.